Long time no see. Well, I saw you guys recently, but long time no see in terms of Kpop 101. I'm back with some interesting Kpop news. Well, it's not really news. Yeah, so I'm back with some information on Kpop girl idols today. So yeah, I hope you guys have fun and keep watching if you want to know more. So today I'm going to be talking about Kpop girl idols hairstyles. Now, all K-pop idol girl group members go through a phase all the time. Like after one album, they would change their hair color or they would change their style. So I decided to talk a little bit about what all K-pop idols tend to do. And yeah. So the first hairstyle that all girls tend to do is the long, dark brown or black hair. There's this thing in Korea called 청순한 매력, which is like, what is 청순한 매력 in English? Pure? Yeah, pure and innocent. That 청순한, you know, like they would live under a tree or something. So anyways, yeah, they all have that long dark brown hair face that really goes for the 이상형 Korean ideal 여자 girl look. For celebrities who rock this look, I would have to mention Suji or 설현, who are very famous for being 국민 여동생, which means like national sister. Why am I giving you guys a Korean vocabulary lesson today? I do not know, but yeah, so that's their look, and I'm gonna move on to the second hairstyle. The next hairstyle is something that I personally love, is the pastel toned hair color. Normally, you don't see people with pastel toned hair color on the streets because one, it takes forever to do and it costs a lot of money, and two, if you bleach your hair that much, your hair is probably gonna melt down. But since Korean idols go to all these fancy salons where they get their hair treated and cared for, they tend to rock the pastel tone every now and then. And some famous Korean idols or K-pop girl group people would have to be Baekhyun, who recently came back with her pastel toned pink hair color. Or you can see my hair in Pretty Rough Star 2. Yay! I have pink hair too, which is why my hair is like this, like dying right now. But yeah, so the pastel tone goes for not only girl group idols, but also guy group members such as Zico or G-Dragon, who get like cotton candy hair every now and then, which I think is really awesome. The alternative to hair dye would be hair pastels, hair chalk they call it, but I heard that damages your hair too because you're kind of like brushing up against your hair cuticles. So yeah, if you guys want to try that out, then be sure to protect your hair. So the third hair look would be kind of an extension to the second one, is bleached and blonde hair look. Now, every time a girl group member wants to give a little change to how they look, for example, if you see Suju all the time with all the luscious brown and black hair, suddenly if she came back with platinum blonde hair, people would be like, what? So if they want to give a change to their regular look, they would dye their hair and make their hair look blonde. I would say the downside of an Asian person getting blonde hair is that if you don't have makeup on, you tend to look very dull. That's what I feel like whenever I have blonde hair. So yeah, keep that into consideration if you plan on bleaching your hair. So the fourth one would be two-tone hair color. FX really surprised us when they came up with the dyed tips. Not only FX, but Red Velvet did this too for their first debut album. This is a really good way of grabbing attention from people because, you know, their hair gets really fancy, but you don't really see people normally do it like in everyday life. I think it's a K-pop idol or girl group sort of thing to do, except sometimes you see people with dyed tips that are blonde, so like it won't be pink or green, but it would be blonde with brown hair on the top. I think that kind of thing goes for everyday looks pretty well, but if you plan on dyeing your ends pink, then I would give you a thumbs up for bravery. So the fifth one is not applicable to all K-pop girl group members, but I would say quite a few. So the sudden hair change into a short cut or a bob. I've seen Choa from AOA, Girls Days Harry. They came back and gave a totally different appearance or 매력 after they cut their hair. And a lot of people became their fans after they cut their hair, which is really cool because mostly guys like girls with really long hair, but after they changed their hairstyle, people tended to like them even more, which is awesome, I would say. I think this isn't so common because it's really hard to grow your hair out. So it takes a lot of bravery for someone to, chop off all their hair. Because what if they don't like it, I'm gonna tell you the solution to that in the end. But yeah, so that's why normally people don't cut it off that often. But once they do, it actually gives the fans a pleasant surprise. Taeyeon recently cut her hair too. I think it looks awesome. Doesn't she look like Matilda? Oh. Right? So the sixth one would have to be bangs. It's another haircut change rather than a dye change. But once a celebrity cuts their bangs, it's actually a real big issue here. So if a celebrity rocked the no bang, long hairstyle look for a long time, and they came back with like a see-through bang or like a bang, what's up, bang, but anyways, it's actually a big change. And I think K-pop idols use it as a safe way of giving a different style to their look once they come back, so that it doesn't, freak out the fans too much, but, it gives them something to ooh and ah about because it's different. I don't know. If you guys want to try out bangs, I would recommend the see-through bang because it's so much easier to grow out and move to the side. Because if you guys get on like the really thick, full-on out bang, if you guys end up not liking it, then it's gonna be really hard to grow it out because you're gonna have to wait till it like goes all the way down here. Last but not least, I would have to say another big change that K-pop idols tend to enjoy using is hair extensions. So let's say I cut my hair really short and suddenly I wanted to grow it out. But if I wanted to grow it out, then it would take 3 hours. 3 years, because my hair is really damaged. It keeps breaking off at the ends. So what Korean K-pop idols like to do is they get hair extensions at the tip of their roots and have it semi-permanently done, which goes for around 3 to 6 months depending on how well you take care of it. And this is actually a really good way to give a change to your look, except it kind of makes your head bigger, if you know what I mean. Like it kind of bloats your roots. So when you go to sleep, it hurts your scalp, or if you put a hat on, it really presses up against your head. So if you don't want to be uncomfortable, which I definitely recommend you guys don't be uncomfortable, then don't get hair extensions. Just eat a lot of protein so your hair grows out. Yeah, I made like a really weird noise. These were my 7 different hairstyles that K-pop idols use in order to give a different look to their comeback appearance. I hope you guys liked my video of Kpop 101 this month, and if you guys have any suggestions on what you guys want me to talk about in the next episode, then please leave it down in the comments below. As always, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to Wishtrend TV, and I'll talk to you guys next time.